What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to finally be doing a collection update because this is way overdue. I have some things that I haven't showed you guys that I've had since January. Yeah, I'm just gonna be showing you those in this video. So first of all, this is my Tina and Crocodile Newts. Triton Yangy, and they're kind of hiding. There's one right there. They really only come out to feed. They pretty much just hide most of the time, but this is their setup. And I'll see if I can pull one out for you. Okay, so I got this one. This is my big female. And obviously she is very big. She's 8 inches long, and she's always just super fat. Her colors don't show up on this camera. This camera really makes the colors very poor. She looks kind of almost a tan in this footage, but she's actually an orange. I'll probably put some pictures in of her. Probably of most of my stuff, but she's huge. I mean, just biggest newt I've ever seen in my life. It's crazy. She's massive. But she's doing really well. I also have a male and a female, and they're doing very well also. So, I really enjoy these guys. Jeez, she's so big. It's just insane. She's just so fat. It's just crazy. So yeah, really enjoy these guys. So that's them. They're doing good, and I'll show you some more. Okay, so these are my Spanish rib newts, the leucistics, and they're doing very well. Also, they've bred several times for me. I haven't really raised the eggs yet, really tried yet. I have 4 males and 1 female, so I might have to get rid of a few because that's not really, it's a bit stressful on the female, I think. But this is their setup. Tons of duckweed, cork float, and this little land area that I recently put in. You can kind of see. So yeah, not an amazing setup, but they're doing really well. Okay, so here is one of my Chinese Fireblade newts. They're doing really good. This is their tank. Nothing amazing. Got some Melodia, some Creeping Jenny, and then loads of duckweed on top, of course, because all of my tanks just have tons of duckweed. I hate duckweed. If you ever considered getting it, just don't. It's just horrible. But yeah, they're doing quite well. Still have 5 of them. One of them's huge. 3 of them are nearly adult size. One of them actually is, but 2 others are also quite close to adult size. And there's that little guy. He just spends a lot of his time on land. He's the smallest. He doesn't grow well, but he's still pretty cool. So yeah, that's these guys. So here's one new addition that I haven't shown you guys, and that is blue-tail Fireblade newts. So you know that I had that 1 female. But in January I actually got 3 more, and these ones are F1, which means that they are the direct descendants of animals that were taken out of the wild. So these guys are not very far removed from wild populations. So I got 3, hoping for 2 males and 1 female, and 2 are still in here, and I moved one of the males in with my bigger blue-tail Fireblade newt, who I already had, who you guys do know about. That I got from Caden at Caden's Pet Room. So there's the one that's supposed to be a female. The interesting thing about these ones is they're very different colors. This one's nearly black, whereas the males are more of a brown. One of the males had a lot of spotting as well, and so it's pretty cool. I really enjoy them. They're a lot of fun. Okay, so here is my adult female blue-tailed Fireblade. Jeez, there's so much glare. If you can see her. Right there. And she's pretty big compared to the male that I put in here with her. But they're getting along pretty well. And then this is their setup. Pretty basic. Some Elodia, some Creeping Jenny, and at the top there's a whole bunch of Hornwort, I think, something like that. I forget the name. But yeah, they're doing really well. I don't know where the male's sitting, somewhere up here. So yeah, I really enjoy these guys as well. Okay, so this is one of my favorites. This is a fire salamander. Now I've had this one for a very long time, since the spring of 2014. And this guy is in this little tub because he is recovering from a sickness that he got in the early summer, and I didn't feel comfortable putting him back out into his outdoor vivarium right before winter, so I'm keeping him in here for now. But he's doing really well. He's huge. He eats like a pig. He eats so much, it's insane. He's grown a ton. So I'm really happy with this guy getting really big, because he kind of stopped growing for a while because of the sickness. But yeah, now he's doing really well, and I'll add some photos of him as well. I'll probably add photos of most of these guys. Alright guys, so I'm out here at my vivariums now, and as you can see I have a few more than you probably saw last time. I actually made a video where I said I was making a vivarium that I was hoping to put rough-skinned newts in. Well, I have now actually gotten some rough-skinned newts. So I've got two, a male and a female, and they're in this vivarium. I don't remember what I said in my last video. It's decent size. There's the female there. I don't see the male right now, but I'm really happy with these guys. They're a lot of fun. One of my favorites for sure. And I'll go ahead and show you what her belly looks like. Typical rough-skinned Newt Belly. Again, this camera's horrible, so it doesn't quite show up right. It's a little more orange than the camera shows, but she's doing really good. But these guys are just so much fun to have. One thing that's really cool about these guys is they're super active. They're always out and about. Whenever it's wet and rainy, as long as it's not too cold, these guys are active. She's also a little bit lighter in real life than the camera. Her back color's a little lighter. Just a beautiful sight. I love these guys. This is one of my favorite species. Has been for a long time. So this is their vivarium. Lots of bark. This is all just stacked bark over here. Then one log right there, and some driftwood, and a water bowl, or a water tub. It's like a 2-gallon tub or something. But yeah, this is their setup. Really enjoy them. Okay, so this is the next new addition that you guys haven't seen. And I kind of ripped out the vivarium to show you. There's one right there. Not a new species for me, but new individuals. Again, they're a lot brighter in person. I've got 3 of these guys. I already had, there's another one. Really love these guys, they're so much fun. I already had one, that one that I showed you earlier in the video, but I wanted more because you may know that there was a ban implemented this January on transportation of 201 approximately species of newts and salamanders. So I wanted to get them before that ban was set into place, because I wouldn't be able to get any more. So I got them and I'm really happy with them. I have 3. They're still juveniles, but they're growing pretty good. Yeah, this is their setup. That's actually hibernacula underneath that piece of bark there. You can kind of see the white of the styrofoam. It's just a styrofoam box buried in the ground with some hides down in there, and then there's a water bowl underneath that piece of bark. You can't actually see it. And then just leaves and bark and all that kind of thing. So yeah, these guys are a lot of fun. Okay, so the next one is my bathtub vivarium, which is my mole salamanders, Amphibian with Talpoidium. And these guys are doing good. They really don't do much. If you want a species that's active, definitely stay away from these guys because they don't do hardly anything. They just sit there most of the day. There's one of them. They really like burrowing. There's a big burrow right there too. I haven't seen one of them in like 2 months, so she's somewhere down in burrow. Don't know really where she is, but and the other one I think is under here. Yeah, there she is. Right there. I think that's a female. And like I said, the other one I haven't seen in months, but I'm not concerned. I don't feed them. They feed on their own, so they can take care of themselves. Okay, so yeah, just a little log there in the front, some bark and a lot of leaves, some plants. This part over here is a little water section. It's got a little bit of water in it right now, but not a lot. So yeah. Okay, and here is my original fire salamander vivarium, no longer in use. Looks pretty horrible except for the ferns. Like I said, that first fire salamander I showed you got sick in the summer, and he recovered pretty quickly, but I didn't feel comfortable putting him back out here before winter, so I'm going to keep him inside until spring, then we'll put him back out here. Or, you know, I might just put him in. I just put him in with those guys, with my other fire salamanders. Hard to say. I'll make the decision come springtime. I could always use that vivarium for a different species. That would be really convenient, actually. It's not a bad idea. Anyway, so yeah, 2 rough-scale newts, male and female in there, 3 fire salamanders, juveniles in there, 3 mole salamanders in there, which I think is 1 male, 2 female, but I'm not totally sure. So yeah, thank you guys very much for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like, and I will see you all later.